Hello, my name is Agnes and this is KenkeySizwe Kitchen. Today we are back to trying new food that we loved so much when we were back home in our country. And then when we travel, sometimes the crave for it make us feel like we want to go back home. I have tried so many ways to replicate the food that I used to eat at home. And today, I'm going to show you one of the simplest way of making one of the difficult food that I used to make when I came here. That is Kenkey. And those of you who are from Africa, those of you who have traveled to stay in Ghana in different languages, you love Kenkey, and I love it more than you. So I have tried so many ways to do it, and one of the simplest way is what I'm going to show you today. So you know Kenkey is made out of corn dough. And I cannot start from corn dough, but you know how corn dough is. You take any fresh, any dry corn powder, you add water to it, you cover it in a pail for 3 to 5 days. Your corn mixed with water will ferment, and that is what we call corn dough. So what you see in my hand is fermented corn dough. It can be yellow corn, it can be white corn, it doesn't matter. But once you have your corn dough, you are ready to make your favorite food, either cocoa, kenkey, banku, or whatever it is. But today, I'm going to use the corn dough to make kenkey. Keep watching. So with kenkey, all you need is the fermented corn dough and your leaves. So in Ghana, we use 2 leaves. We use the dry banana leaves, which is brown, or you use the green banana leaves, which I managed to get today from some of the stores here. But sometimes I don't have the money to buy, and I'm in a rush to still eat the kenkey right after work. I found out that I can use other leaves to make my kenkey. So this is cabbage leaves. And those of you who are familiar with cabbage, you know you can use cabbage as a wrap for so many food in other cultures. So I have really come up with this cabbage leaves to also wrap my kenkey. It's funny. You can also use any other leaves that is broad enough, like the beet leaves. Or if you are in the Mediterranean anywhere and you have access to a lot of grapes, grape leaves, the broader one, you can use it. The beautiful part is that we are trying, as we are growing old, we are trying to eat a lot of healthy food. When you use cabbage leaves, when you use the grape leaves, when you use the beet leaves, you can eat it. You can eat everything. You don't need to. When you are using banana leaves or the corn husk, I think the corn husk is the commonest one in Ghana. The corn husk. If you are using the corn husk or you are using the banana leaves, after the kenkey is cooked, you are supposed to remove it and eat the kenkey and throw this away. I think it is the flavor. But if you can get over the flavor, then any other leaves that is edible, you can use it to wrap your kenkey, and that's what we are going to do today. Okay, so now let's go back to the corn dough. So this is my fermented corn dough. The trick is, listen to this. It beat me up so many times, and today I'm sharing it with you for free. When I came here, I realized that the corn here is different from the corn we have back home. But back home, the way my grandmother does it is half and half. Half and half means is that you take half of you take your full dough, you divide it, you cook half, and you add it to the half raw one. It didn't work for me. So what I do and what has been working for years is that you take your cup. When you have your dough in a pail like this, you divide it into 3. So if you are using if you are cooking for only yourself, just take 1 and watch me. If you don't do that, and I really want you to give me feedback on this video, because kenkey is loved by so many people in so many places, but it beats them. When I came here, I used to sell kenkey, and the reason is that I went to a store here and I bought kenkey. When I ate it, the kenkey was bad. Let me not mince words. Then I told the lady at the store, is that how the kenkey here tastes? If that is it, I can make better kenkey. So that's how I started making kenkey, and I have tried so many ways to make it better. So this is the second one. And then you take your last cup. So you are doing, I am not a mathematician. When you divide a circle into 3, how do you call it? Figure it out. So the kenkey, you divide whatever you are going to prepare into 3. And so this is the third cup. So I am going to cook the third part and add it to the second part. I will be back. Hello. So my kenkey is still in process. So the third part that you just add water and then you try to cook it. There are two types of kenkey. Those of you who know how to eat the kenkey, those that they wrap in the banana leaves, they don't normally add salt. But for me, I love my salt. So whether it is banana leaves, cabbage leaves, or the corn husk or the corn leaves, I still add my salt. Just salt to taste. So how you like it. I don't know how much you like it, but I like salt until the doctor says no. So now I've added salt to my kenkey, the one that I've added water, and I'm just cooking it. I'll cook it to the point where I think it's okay, and then I'll mix it to the raw one. Remember, it is 3 parts. When you divide a circle into 3, whatever you call the third part is what I'm cooking. I don't know how to say it in math. Okay, so I divide my kenkey. I take a cup, so I want it divided in 3 equal parts. I take the third part, and then I cook it on fire. When it is cooked, I will add it to this part. My name is Agnes. This is Sizwe Kitchen. We are trying to find a way of curating some of the food that we miss so much from our parents' kitchen. When we come here, it's so hard to do it. And sometimes when we look at the process that they use to make kenkey back home, it's like, no, I don't think I can eat kenkey, but just watch me. It's done. See, the third part is done. How many minutes did this take? You just figure it out. I didn't cheat. I just, as you are watching me, this thing is done. So we'll be back. Let me try to put this fire off. Off. Lift it. So that is it. I have cooked the third part, and I'm going to add it to the 2 raw parts. I think I have something here. Yeah. Okay, so I'm adding, and we are going to make kenkey right on screen. It doesn't take much like. So if you don't want to go to the African store to go buy kenkey, don't feel so scared to try it on your own. You can do it. So that is in Ghana, which is one of the languages in Ghana, and they are the people who I should say they own the patent right of kenkey. They love kenkey. And every part of Ghana that they have lived, they have cooked and sold kenkey to everyone. And now, those of us who are not even Ghanaians are doing it. So I give credit to all the old women who have carried this tradition for centuries, for all of us to come and see and love. And now I am also doing kenkey. It's interesting because I don't even come from the culture that does kenkey, but I have loved kenkey over the years. I eat kenkey with everything. I eat kenkey with soup. I eat kenkey with dry coconut. I eat kenkey with fish and pepper, and I eat kenkey with, you know, the other day I did okra soup, and I eat kenkey with okra soup. Guess what? Don't put so much pressure on yourself. This is the kenkey. This is what the Ghanaians call the afrata. I hope I'm saying it right. This is the afrata. And you are done. You got your afrata ready. I'll be back. Let me just go wash my hands, and I'll come and show you. Whichever way you wrap the kenkey, it is your own kenkey. And go ahead and enjoy it. I'll be back. So guys, now it's time to do the challenging part, which is wrapping the kenkey. Our grandmothers have a beautiful way of wrapping kenkey, and I don't know how to do that. So I do it in my own way. After all, after the kenkey is cooked, it is cooked, and I can eat it whichever shape it looks like. So this is one of the ways that I make the kenkey. This leaf is so expensive here. If you have banana in your homes, then good luck. Add as many as you can. But here, I just do only once. So this is the banana leaf, the way it looks. I put the first one down, and I cross it with this one. And then I take my Kenkey balls. Look at that. And then I put it on. Maybe I want to make it too big so that I can eat one. But if you like, you can make it as small as you want. And then I put the leaves on it. And I put this one on it. Those of you who are watching me, you know how our grandmothers does it. And they push this one here, and they push that one here. It's Kenkey. It's Kenkey. It's going to come out as good. So this looks traditional, like how we do it back home. So you take another leaves. You put another leaves on it. Right? And we are making Kenkey. Those that are wrapped in the banana leaves, people don't normally add salt. But for me, Kenkey is Kenkey, and I want my Kenkey with salt. If you don't add salt, you know, back home, people will mash it and make like porridge. They call it ice Kenkey. They put it in fridge. It cools off. They add milk and roasted peanuts. I don't know why I will make the balls and put one on top. I think it is something that I learned back home. I don't know why they do that. I could have make it one anyways. So don't worry about me. So that, and then you fold it in. One of the things that when I went to Ghana, I saw recently is people wrap inside of the leaves with plastic. No, I don't know how we came by that, but I don't do that. Sometimes because of not letting you lose a lot of the dough, people add the plastic around it. But I think if you are really generous, don't worry about it. Just wrap it like that. Don't add any plastic to it. So this is our third one, and this time I'm going to do it my default, not the one that they finished and they put one on top. I don't know whether it is Ntoso. Those of you who knows my language, I think it is the Ntoso that has become part of me. So now I have the third Kenkey. I think somebody is watching me and they've already started salivating. Okay, that is the Kenkey. Now let's go to my own, the one that I just found here when I don't have the leaves. It's just cabbage leaves. If you have cabbage, just put the whole cabbage in a pot. Leave it on the fire for a while. When you cut the base of the cabbage, they will come out like this. So if you feel lazy to go to the Chinese store to buy your favorite banana leaves, or the African store to go and buy the corn husk, you have cabbage at home, you use it. So now let's go for it. So the same way, you put it in it. You make it as small as the cabbage can cover. Okay, but if it is not small enough, just push it in, then put this one on it. It's like Moses in a boat. You know that flower? Like you made a Moses in a boat already. Yeah, and if you have more, just put, because the cabbage, you can eat it. So if it is small, it doesn't do anything to it. That is your Kenkey. Let's keep doing the rest. I need a bigger one so I can finish faster. Yeah, this is big. Okay, so now, so that is it. That is the first hack. Don't sit home and cry and say, oh, I miss home. I miss my grandmother's kitchen. If you still remember the smell of your grandmother's kitchen, you can recreate it. Trust me. I have done it and it works like magic. This is my Kenkey. And when I'm eating it, I will eat the leaves. I will eat the leaves of the cabbage as well. And if you, like I told you, if you have lettuce leaf, if it is not too soft, if you have beet leaves, if you have grapes leaves, if you have any broad leaves that is edible, you can use it to make Kenkey. So that is it. This is our Kenkey, and I'll come back to show you how you can cook it in a jiffy. Thank you so much. This is KenkeySizwe Kitchen, and today, one of the difficult food in Ghana that we crave so much for, we can replicate it here in diaspora. My name is Agnes. We will be back. Hello, all Kenkey lovers. Like I said, you don't need to go through the challenges of cooking Kenkey if you have the magic of a pressure cooker. And you don't need to take buy a ticket to go home to eat Kenkey, or I know some people are going to be mad at me in the diaspora because you can make Kenkey in the shortest possible time by using the pressure cooker. What I'm going to do is, you can put a strainer underneath your pot, but I just put some bamboo sticks and I'll put a copious amount of the banana leaves in my strainer just so I don't have a lot of water coming on the Kenkey. If you wrap it with plastic, if you wrap your Kenkey with plastic, then you don't need all of this, but I want it as organic and as natural as possible. Then I arrange my Kenkey in the pressure cooker. So that's just what I'm doing. So that's my Kenkey. That's my improvised Kenkey with cabbage leaves. And like I said, if you have grape leaves, beet leaves, or any other broad leaves that you eat, you can wrap your Kenkey with it. The good about the cabbage leaves is that you can eat the whole thing if you don't mind. It comes with, it's like one in all. I put just a cup of water underneath because I'm going to pressure cook it, and in less than 30 minutes, 25 to 30 minutes, your Kenkey will be ready. My name is Agnes. This is Sizwe Kitchen. Let's go cook Kenkey, and we'll be back soon. Thank you. Okay, so okay. Our Kenkey is ready. The cabbage one, and then the one in our banana leaves. Okay, so all those of you who are from Ghana, you already know how the Kenkey tastes. So I don't want to just make you try the more, but yeah, go and try it. If you have cabbage, if you don't have banana leaves, that is your Kenkey. I can eat the cabbage with the Kenkey, like that, or with your fish. You are ready to go. You don't need any cutlery. This pepper is so spicy. Don't try it. But it's so good. Yeah, so like I said, if you are using any leaves beside the banana leaves, you can eat it. You can eat it with your cabbage, or you can eat your Kenkey like that. Now, let's go traditional. This is what our grandmothers used to do. And guess what? It's just 25 minutes. And your Kenkey is ready. Thank you so much. So like I said, if you just come to this country, you are wondering how you can bring home here without crying every home that I miss home, I miss home. Yes, you can make home here. This is Kenkey. Every item that you find here, you can find it in the market here in the diaspora. Don't sit at home and cry your eyes out. We just did Kenkey in less than 1 hour. Everything is ready. Enjoy.